think this is the right place for the night, Mr. Smythfield? So on this episode of Camp Wannakiki, they had to earn the mirror badge. And in the beginning, they had to go to the craft hall, and they had to make the styrofoam heads look just like them. Kind of like, I look like Mr. Smythfield. And some of them did amazing. And then some of them, like, they didn't. And you know who you are, Boris. And a few other ones, Tara. But I still liked them, but it didn't look like you other than the bone structure, because it was very chiseled. And I kind of like that. And the winner of the mini challenge was Ivana, and it looked just like her. It had the hair, and then she ripped her freaking eyelashes off, and she stuck it on it. So it looked just like her. So for the main challenge, they had to impersonate somebody, like a celebrity or somebody else that somebody might know. They had to impersonate them, but then they had to do a stand-up. And before all that started, the twins came out, and they looked like the twins from The Shining. And that scared me so bad. If they would have been on like little bicycles, I would have shut off, because this is not Dracula. And then Ruthie Keister came out, and she looked like Joan Rivers, and she said a bunch of off-color jokes like Joan would do, and I kind of liked it, because I'm older than Mr. Smythfield and some of you, believe it or not. So then Tora actually started off the competition part, and she came out as Hamburger Mary, or she said Cheeseburger Molly, because she had something extra, and I think by extra she means, you know. But she looked just like the frickin' mascot for the burger place at the Sugar Baker Zone. And she did, like, really good. Like, I liked it. She made me want to eat burgers. So, I mean, she kind of won already, right? And then, Coco Gem Holiday, she came out as Sailor Moon, as Lizzo, or maybe was Lizzo as Sailor Moon. I don't know. I was kind of confused because I don't really watch Sailor Moon. And I didn't even know that Sailor Moon was also Lizzo. But, I mean, Coco Jim Holiday did really good. And she made me laugh a couple times, and Mr. Smythfield even farted a little. And then after Coco, Barbara Wire came out, and she was, I don't even know who she was, but she said she was James Charles. But from all I could tell, she was really white. I don't know who he is, but apparently he's really white and stupid and white, and he can't do makeup. But she made me laugh, and I doubt he makes people laugh unless they're just talking about how white his face is. But I liked it. And then after Barbara, Diana Fire came out as Chewbacca. It wasn't Chewbacca. Who was it then? Oh yeah, it was Sarah Huckabee Sanders, which is basically Chewbacca. I'm sorry, Chewbacca, for insulting you. But Diana came out, she acted just like that, but like the one eyebrow was like way up like this, and she looked like her, and she kept deflecting questions, and she was just reading things from Twitter, and it was pretty accurate because it was just a fucking mess. But I was here for it. I was living. Mr. Smythfield was, he believed it so much, he kept yelling at the screen, and he even threw ham at it, and he's like, "Get out of here, Sarah Huckabee Sanders." And then Diana was done, so she left, and Mrs. Smithfield was relieved. And then after Diana, Boris Tunis came out as Guy Fieri, or however he said it, I don't know. It's just a guy from Diners and Driving the Dives, like the fat white guy that wears the flame shirts and the tattoos, and he's just really hyper and he's short. But she had like this picture of how to get to Flavor Town, and then when she took a map around and made this thing like, and then she just shot flavor juice to some of the Flavor Town, and maybe it was ham glaze, but it just shot at the tip of the, and right to Flavor Town. And I mean, I kind of wanted to taste it. And then apparently Claire did Mary Berry. She was some British baking star. I don't even speak British, so I didn't understand a word. I only know American, but I was kind of liking it. And then she looked like an old lady. But then when she turned around and saw her hair, and I didn't even care if she spoke British or American. I kind of liked the hairy ass a little. And then after Claire, Carly, I'm gonna get it. Carly, I'm not Carly, no captain. I think I kind of almost said it there that time. You really need to change your name, because if I have to say it again, I'm gonna. It's so hard. She came out as Betty Davis, and she pretty much was just freaking Betty Davis. Like, Donna was funny in moments, but then there were times I was legit scared, because Betty Davis is kind of freaking intimidating, and Carly was doing so whoopee that I was believing it. And then I had to have a cocktail after, because I was nervous and thought she was going to punch me in the throat. Because Betty Davis kind of scares me. And it turns Mr. Smythfield on, though, because he liked it. Didn't you, Mr. Smythfield? Then, after Carly, Vivica Galactica, she came out as Julia Child, and she sounded just like her. And she was cooking s'mores, and then she gave them to the judges, and they got. So then she had opened some wine, and she was drinking the wine. And then just some other funny stuff, and I liked it. And she threw Harry coconuts at the sugar bake. She threw Harry nuts at him. Right in their face. Made me hot. And then after Vivica, Kenny Linder ATX came out as Joan Crawford, and she was giving me everything that I ever needed. She was by far my favorite, but I also like a lot of her jokes, because we're both on the other side. And I like the offbeat dirty jokes. He's kind of like my spirit animal, kind of like he's my spirit ham. And I was living for Kindler ATX. She's freaking amazing. And then right after Kenny Lana, Ivana came out and she was freaking gorgeous. She had this amazing hair and this dress on that was just freaking beautiful. And she was looking like Zsa Zsa Gabor. And she started out so good, but then she kept forgetting her lines, and I felt so bad because she's just been doing so amazing this entire competition, and my heart was kind of broken. But I wish she would have just like really just screw the lines and just gone full ham. No pun intended. Yes, the pun was intended. I'm lying there. But I wish you would have just did it, you know? It was bad. I didn't like that. So in the end, the tops were Boris and Vivica, and they both won. And it was amazing. Yeah, they both won because it was a mirror challenge of two of them, and I couldn't be happier. And take note, Boris is the first drag king on any reality competition like this to win a challenge. So that's freaking amazing. And Vivica Galactica is the first Vivica Galactica to win on a competition like this. So that's freaking amazing too. And the bottoms were Ivana and Carly and Claire. And they decided to keep Claire, which means that Carly and Ivana had to skedaddle. And it was such a freaking shocker because nobody knew that they were going to have a double elimination. And I could kind of tell that Ivana was going to go, which so heartbreaking because I really love her. But then to also see Carly go, I don't think anybody was ready for it. Like Mr. Smythfield, he got so pissed. Like he just squirted glaze all over the wall. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm not taking this. I'm not gonna watch anymore until episode 4. Which reminds me, you can come back next week to watch episode 4 of season 2 of Camp Wannakiki with me, Bethlehem, and Mr. Smythfield. Say bye, Mr. Smythfield. Bye. Whack, whack your hands. Stop, you're being too much, Mr. Smythfield. It's just a camp. He's so extra, I'm sorry. He's out a lot of sugar.